Hey everyone, it's shadowspeedy here. One thing I've noticed I've got a lot of are comments on my how to get an NR2003 video, and people had issues. So I've done my best here to kind of answer questions as people ask them. But one thing is that it's kind of hard to answer all of them, and then a lot of people have a question, they go and ask for the answer, and it's already been answered in the comments somewhere, but trying to find that exact comment where it's been answered, it can be a real pain. So I figure, well, let's just do a video with all the issues people have had and just answer all in this one video. So if you came from the NR2003 video, had some issues, and you came to this video to try to find your answer quickly, that's what this video is going to be for. So we'll start off with probably the most common one that I've got here, and that one is that the game essentially crashes whenever you try to hit drive. So it's probably the most common one that people have. Generally, you will only see this on like Windows 7 or 8 or 10 or something like that. Vista as well. Not so much on XP. That is because that is something to do with your DEP. So what you'd want to do for that here is you'll want to open up your command prompts. And I can actually go and do that right now. And you just put CMD. And this is it. Very important. Right click on this and run it as an administrator. So when that comes up here, you're going to want to put in this code here. I'll have that in the description as well. It's also in the description of the How to Get NR2003 video. And what that essentially will do there is it will go and make it so that'll go and make it so it doesn't crash each time. Essentially, kind of what happens is the older games, the way they run on newer computers, it doesn't like it, and this prevents that from happening. So I said that's the most common issue I see people have. And it's a really simple fix. It's right in the video as well. If you start 30 seconds into the video, it goes on that. If you're still having the issues after you've disabled it, try restarting the computer, because a lot of times you will have to restart the computer for that change to take effect. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of these, you have these issues, is that you haven't restarted the computer. You've just kind of gone through the video and followed it step by step. And then you go into the game and it doesn't work. And it's because that DP hasn't been disabled yet, because the computer hasn't been restarted. The next thing that I put the answer here because it is a bit more wordy, and you might want to have the actual breakdown. But if you try to run the command prompt, or you try running as an administrator and it says it's saying it's protected, it could have something to do with the boot policy. You may also get, if you're getting an error that says like something that the boot policy cannot be modified or deleted, it could be the BIOS is being blocked when trying to disable the DP. So there's the steps, kind of what you want to do. So you want to hit the Windows keys, go settings, and change PC settings. In the PC settings, go general, advanced, startup, and then select troubleshoot, advanced options, the UEFI firmware settings, and restart. And then once it restarts, go into the BIOS, and then that should essentially fix your issue here. And then, like I said, after that, you should be able to run your DEP, disabling the DEP, which is the one that you go through the command prompt, running it as an administrator, because if you don't run it as an administrator, it's not going to work. Restart the computer. So it does add a whole lot of extra steps to it. I've only run into this a couple times, it looks like. I haven't really seen this at all. DP I see a lot. But DP, I've actually gone and forgot to disable the DP before, and then I was running a while, the game kept crashing, and found it wasn't the DP, and then the disabled DP didn't restart the computer, still having the issue. So I've even had that issue before, but this one I don't see very often. But if you are having issues with it saying it's protected, or something that the boot policy can't be modified, that's what you're going to want to do. The other one I see this quite frequent as well is every time you try to open up the NR2003 before it loads up or anything, it'll say config error, config.exe error. And I've never actually had this issue, but I know a lot of people have had the issue, and it looks like it has something to do with the shortcut. So if you're a person that creates a shortcut, like when it's running through the install and it says add a shortcut to desktop, it has something to do with that. It doesn't like that shortcut being there when you've done the updates and the new CD patch and everything like that. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to go and delete any shortcuts that you've created. So you have only the NR2003 in your folder, and then run the patch and the no CD patch. And then beyond that, go into the NR2003 folder and then copy and paste your NR2003 if you want to have a shortcut on your desktop. Because it seems like that shortcut on the desktop is the main issue that it has with this. I hope this helped everyone. If this did help you out, definitely comment below if it did help. I would definitely like to see the comments below. Also, if you haven't found this helpful at all, or if you're looking for more related information on NR2003, or if you continue to have issues, definitely give us a subscribe. That way you can be updated if I do a second video of this with other issues that people are having. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.